Welcome to another edition of Coffee, Eggs and Inspiration. As you can see, I'm standing outside the Google building in King's Cross, London, and in this video I'm going to step you through the new office that we're building in that location. Let's go. So I'm standing on top of a building we call 6PS. It's 6 St Pancras Square, and as you can see, it's pretty close, just in the background, to St Pancras and King's Cross Station. Beautiful morning this morning. It's a wonderful autumnal morning at the end of October. In fact, Halloween. So happy Halloween! Great view of the skyline. And for the last few years anyway, the new building that we lovingly call the landscraper has been getting built. And actually it's really taking form. You can see it. There you see the workers on top of the building. It runs all the way along side the station here, from King's Cross down there all the way through. I can never remember whether that's King's Cross and that's St Pancras, but yes it is. That the archway is St Pancras, the dome is King's Cross. Anyway, it runs all the way along, and it's called the landscraper because it is as long as the shard is tall. And you can kind of see the shard there. I don't know, the pointy one in the background. So very long building, and there are a number of innovations. For example, although there are, I think, 7 floors, only 4 of them are structural floors, in the sense of being sort of permanently affixed to the sides of the buildings, and the other floors are hanging from those floors. So what that enables is a huge sense of space. So big atrium-like spaces that will let a lot of light in. The other innovation is the use of wood. So there's a particular type of compressed wood that is incredibly strong. You can hang 22 London buses from these trusses, and they are very strong also in the event of a fire, whereas steel will melt and lose its structural rigidity and strength at 400 degrees, I think it is. The wood burns at a very specific rate. I think it's 2 millimeters or 4 millimeters per hour, but will retain its structural integrity for a long time. There'll be a running and sort of park track on top of the building here. Inside there'll be a swimming pool and all the usual sort of Google facilities, gym, restaurants, etc. So really looking forward to when it opens. It's slated to be open, I think, on the 24th, the year of 2024. Not often you're talking months in building terms anyway, but the year is 2024. Let's see if that happens. I'm now in the atrium of the 6PS building. It's pretty impressive. You see there's all sorts of interesting designs here. Anyway, but this is where the model is. This is actually a public space, so anyone can come into it. You won't be able to enter the Google building itself without a host, but let me show you the model. So there you see the finished design, and inside you can see what I was talking about before with the suspended floors and the running track and park on top. Goes all the way down the bottom there, and let's see if we can see. You can get a sense of what's likely to be the layout inside. Probably not exactly to the specification that we'll end up with, but it'll be a pretty impressive building with lots of light. Although the theoretical capacity is 7,000, we will probably put something like 4,000 in it. Let's see. And actually the place that I was shooting the video from before is kind of over here. Actually it's one over from that, sort of next door, King's Cross down this way, and the coal yard area up this up this area. Here, if you haven't been to the coal yard area north of King's Cross and St Pancras, it's well worth a look. It's been really interestingly rejuvenated, I would say, and modernised, and there's some pretty cool bars, restaurants and retail shops there. Check them out. So walking outside now, you can see 6PS behind me here, and currently walking towards the new building. There it is in all its glory. Obviously a lot of work still going on, but you can see it's taking shape. You can get a sense of some of the internal floors there, and quite an impressive structure. It sort of turns the corner a little bit up there. And all along the bottom there's going to be retail, and very specifically British retailers. Great small businesses and not so small businesses that were born in Britain. So a real celebration of British culture here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tour. Looking forward to the grand opening in 2024. Thanks for joining me.